William, what is going on? SouthSide Varrock family. Always know it's good in your RuneScape neighborhood. How are you, brother man? Nice to have you. I'm doing well, brother man. I am doing well. Just gonna run a couple of games of Guardians of the Rift because I'm here. Get chat started, you know what I'm saying? Get people talking, get people in here. And then we'll start doing something different. You escaping the runes with us, William? Cut magics earlier, but I'm done for the evening. Sounds chill, sounds chill. You get any good XP, any good levels? Or you still got some time before that? $250 magic bows. Big chillin'. My boy's making bank. That's good. That's good GP. I feel like that's definitely decent GP. I mean, you could be doing Guardians of the Rift. Feel me? Nat, Razzie, what is going on? SouthSide Varrock family. Always know it's good in your RuneScape neighborhood. How are you, brother man? Oh, I forgot to unload the rest of my... Shoot. Well. Been napping all day, catching up on sleep from work week. I feel that, brother. I feel that. Sleep has been like non-existent for me recently. Although I finally got one good night's sleep. I mean, I wouldn't say good night's sleep, but it was decent in comparison to my recent sleeps. How goes your rune crafting? It goes well. We're about to hit 64 here. I know that I said initially I was just gonna go to 60, but I started getting enjoyment in the challenge of trying to get the rest of the runes unlocked, because I'm about to be at chaos. Not chaos, but death runes, and that's just kind of cool. I still don't like this mini game, and I don't like rune crafting, but I just like being able to stack runes in this game mode. And there it is, 64. You guys enjoy this mini game? Do you do it at all? Or is it just not worth your time at all? Oh my goodness. You gotta go till Bloods, my man. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling like. I don't want to, but at this point I'm pretty much there. You know what I'm saying? And I got into in the middle of a game, so I'm not really like focused on this one as much. So actually I don't want to give him the, oh, never mind, too late. We're gonna be 2-1, if that. We might not even get a reward. Yeah, we will. I think we can still go for something. Yeah, so I'm thinking I gotta get to Bloods, and I think what Bloods is 70, 75. 77. Sheesh. That's kind of rough, not gonna lie. I used to train this, but it's been a while. Yeah, I mean, it totally, definitely 100% beats the original way of making runes and rune crafting. Definitely beats that, but still not fun. This is super repetitive. I don't 100%, I do not condone the use of bots or anything of that sort, but I can understand why people make bots for things like this. At least you get some mining XP. Yeah, it's like 5 to like 10 each, almost each game, not each game tick, every like 3 game ticks. I have leveled up so far. I've leveled up my mining doing this, but I was kind of already close to leveling up anyway. I was probably like a little over half. But I got from 40 rune crafting to 64 when I started doing Guardians of the Rift, so yeah, you know, I'm definitely against, you know, rule breaking, TOS, all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, of course they have a use for us, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for bots, certain resources on the GE would be dumb expensive, you know? You'd think they're expensive now. If we had less bots in the game that weren't supplying these resources, yeah, it'd be a whole different story. And also, you know, just doing something as repetitive as this, like, this doesn't change game per game. Like, legitimately the only thing that changes per game is where the portal spawns. Like, that's it. When and where the portal spawns. when I was a kid, I was of course curious. I just like every other kid. I mean, I guess I can't assume every other kid did, but I'm sure there was a good percentage of kids that went out and tried to see if they could download themselves a free RuneScape bot or auto clicker or whatever back in the day. It was all fake. It was either malware or something so stupid. But even back then to now, like, if you're botting, you're paying for that crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know what they're doing. They know the services that they're offering. They know it's not, you know, they know people want it. So if people want something, they'll pay for it. I wonder how much a script costs. I mean, I watched a video on, I forget who did it, but they were talking about the AHK bots, the PvP bots. That's like a monthly service. I think people pay like, I think 25 or 30 bucks a month. Or it might even be weekly. I could be wrong there, but I think it might even could be weekly. But that's one part of botting I don't get. Like clienters, like if you're gonna go into the PvP, I mean, the only part of it that I can understand is people are gonna go in there and make easy free GP, right? If they just go out, use a client, and kill absolutely everyone they come into contact with. But if you're doing it because you want to be good at PvP or be known at PvP, like, that's when I don't understand it. Why would you want to do or use a client? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. The only answer to me is obviously, like I said, to stack GP, rush every single person you see, and hope that they're not able to outsmart your client, which it's already happened before plenty of times. I've seen Oda do it countless times. But I'm sure if Oda can do it, he's insane, but I'm sure somebody else has done it. So look at that, almost there, almost. Yeah, but definitely a subscription-based thing. You don't buy it one time. At least the one that the video was doing the little mini documentary on, that program or that service, it's not something you buy one time. And they made it seem like across the board they're pretty much all the same way, you know. So don't get any ideas. We don't condone that here at SouthSide Varrock Family. We're a SouthSide Varrock family. We're not a SouthSide Varrock bot family, you feel me? But definitely understandable in certain context. Doesn't mean I support it, but definitely understandable. Yeah, it'd be really nice to be able to just jump in here and make a crap ton of runes. Oh, and I think the other part of me that wanted to keep doing this was because I haven't, like, there's a collection log to this, and now that I know that, I'm like, oh, great. Now I need to get the stuff, you know? I don't know if I want to get all of it, but yeah, if it wasn't like if there wasn't a risk of an IP ban, I'd definitely do it. And all that would, like, and I would only bot for like my personal resources. Again, I don't condone this. If anyone's listening, I'm sure no one's listening. Gamer time, Alex, Southside Varrock Family. Always know it's good in your RuneScape neighborhood. Again, like I said, I don't think not anyone like particular is listening, you know, so But yeah, at the end of the day, I think if there was like, yeah, I would do it for like my personal resources. Stack resources for myself on my main, so that way if I want to go do some questing or some slayer and I need some resources, well, my other account does that for me, you feel me? Or would. Alex, how are you, brother man? Redemption will be here soon. It's only a matter of time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I'm sipping coffee right here. There he is. What I say. You can't have the one without the two, and you can't have the two without the one. Who's one? Who's two? I'll let that be a decision between you two. How are you, brothers? But yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, I've been slugging this coffee here, but I'm still freaking tired. I was on the road, so... And driving on the excuse me. Driving on the highway makes me so freaking tired. Like if you had the 1,000 noted bows and 1,000 noted bowstrings, I only want to click once and have them. Oh, that would be so lit. Are you kidding me? Yeah, only in a perfect world, William. Only in a perfect world. That's true. I've heard of different cases where people get false bans. And to me, that is kind of, it's kind of, I don't know, I don't want to use the word scary, but it is kind of scary to think that at any point in time, if you're being like super efficient with your account or doing something like click intensive or whatever, and you're just smashing hardcore for XP, and you could like falsely get banned for grinding too hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you potentially lose everything that you were grinding. Yeah, that's evil. That's truly evil. Because you could just do your job, you know? You could just do your job. You could just do your job, you know? And you know what that entails? Is player moderation. And, you know, activity and things of that nature, you know? Oh, I'm too ahead on the first... I'm actually 64. Can you believe it? Don't ask me why, but I got carried away and now I want to be able to make blood runes, but we're not going to do that on this stream. We're just going to try to get to 65 on stream. If we can't, if we get tired of it or whatever, we'll change it up. I want to try switching to Linux, but one concern of mine is whether Jagex falsely detect third-party Linux launcher as a bot client, even though Jagex links to it. I would say that you're safe nowadays. But I guess you can't be too safe, I guess. So don't take my word for it, because I would absolutely hate if you were to do something and then you're like, oh hey, guess what happened? Yeah, no. It's not only things like that make you lose trust in Gagek, but it's also like, if we don't Remember, not long ago, they released a survey that was full of horse crap. You know, you don't ask questions just because you're curious. You ask questions because you want to know the answer to them. There's a reason why you want to know the answers to that question, is because you're considering whatever it is that you're talking about. They also blindly trust whatever their automated ban says. That's what I'm saying. Do your job. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave it to an automated ban system, because that's almost always going to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you're using a machine to be able to detect, you know, a human that's using a machine, or using a program to make human actions, right? So I'm not saying that computers can't detect that, but it's easier if a human gets on and checks a log and a click log or whatever it is that they have access to. It's easier if they were to just look at all that information themselves and maybe see a repeating history that looks kind of odd or suspicious, or just kind of look into it and see that, you know what, that looks like something that could have happened by coincidence. Brush it off. You know what I'm saying? Oh, screw Skynet, bruh. Screw Skynet. I'm moving to the West Coast and I'm looking for Arnold. It's over with. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. See, it'd be so nice to just go into that one right now. Brothers be dropping runes like they don't do nothing for them, you feel me? I mean, I know they're cheap and all that, but still. I definitely agree with that. Just like a, you know, simple, nothing OP, nothing that's gonna change the course of, you know, or change the outcome of, like, you know, a main player's experience. You know, everybody have access to it, whether it be a little, you know, mining or wood cutting, like just a simple something that's not too intricate, you know what I'm saying? Wait, did I not just... Am I tripping or what? I could have swore I just did that, right? And I didn't get any what's it called? Or I didn't empty my pouch. I emptied it afterwards, probably. I need to start paying attention. I'm not paying attention, really. They could very easily go into the idle game route and make some... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, you know, and I think that's what people like in this game, you know what I'm saying? Like, being able to gain XP without having to be, like, actively there and, you know, putting in the man hours, you know what I'm saying? And I think the average, or, you know, at least the main... you know, large percentage of this game is probably, I'd say, a little older, which means we have some, you know, responsibilities, you know, that we'd like to be able to take care of, and we can't really, although I'm sure we would love to sit here and spend hours upon hours playing RuneScape, most of us can't, you know. It's not it wouldn't be a smart decision. I can buy a huge XP lamp that grants... What? That's cheating. So, now that makes me think, because I have used, like, the protein stuff in RS3, and I feel like that's kind of the same thing as what we're talking about as, like, the automation part of things. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't really like the protein stuff. Like, I get the idea, but I feel like that took a lot away from the game. So I feel like maybe if they were to implement what I'm asking for, I'd probably take it back later on. But who knows? Add it and we'll see. RS3 isn't evil. Oh, it's 100% evil. Although I have thought about streaming RS3 one time and just like YOLOing the fire cape on RS3. I don't know if my eyes would be able to handle it for that long though. I might throw up. How long have you guys played RS3 for? Legitimately, how long did you give it a try before you realize it's not what you want to play? I need real answers. I can't be the only one. Is OSRS losing players? I'll be leaving soon. Maybe play a few times a year on free to play for nostalgia. I don't know if losing players would be a fair assessment. What I do think RuneScape did experience was a high volume of new players and a high volume of returning players, like simultaneously at the same time. Like, I say simultaneously at the same time. That's what simultaneously means. Okay. Anyway, you got a bunch of these people simultaneously playing the game. I think it's the veterans that stuck around, some of the new players stuck around, and some of the returners stuck around, just not enough. And I think that's just something that just happens over time. It happens over and over again. So I don't want to say like RuneScape's losing players. Well, I mean, yeah, they are losing players in, you know, in the grand scheme of things. But I don't think that they're like, you know, hurting. They got too many people playing this dang game, bro. I'm telling you. RuneScape's not gonna hurt for a long time. This is almost a 19-year-old account. I've been playing this account since I was dang near 12 years old. Sean, what is going on? SouthSide Varrock family. Always know it's good in your RuneScape neighborhood. How are you, brother, man? There's far too many worlds, makes most of the world feel empty. Back in the day, the fewer worlds felt like... That's 100% true. I do agree with that. Back in the day, I do remember far less worlds, far less servers. And I think that's just because they didn't have... Heck yeah, brother, man. I'm glad that you were able to catch me as well, brother. But yeah, I think they didn't have like the resources and also the technology to handle that many servers as well. I think the game has the player base to be able to fill the majority of servers. If that, like, coincidentally somehow, some way we were all on at the same time, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think they're, like I said, I don't think they're hurting, and I don't think they're gonna hurt for a while, you know. How are you, Sean? Tell me something new. New job coming up, going back mining IRL. Oh no. I wish you the best of luck, brother, and be safe, please. We need you back. We need you to be part of SouthSide Varrock family. Not that you wouldn't if you weren't back, but we just need you to be breathing, alive, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, but do what you gotta do to take care of the fam, brother, man. I 100% I 100% appreciate you for what you do. You know what I'm saying? And I admire you. IRL, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. IRL, and if you want, you can transfer over to OSRS if you wanted to. I know you won't, but you know, you could be rich in many ways, brother. No, I'm not. God forbid. But listen, IRL mining is, especially what he does, that stuff is scary, brother. There's a reason why he'll be making some IRL loot. Give it a loot, give it a loot. Hell yeah. That's super dope, Sean. Hopefully I can get to that someday. But that's not the worry right now. We're not worried about that right now. That's not our main concern. Our main concern is to stick to the grind. Yeah, I remember having a slight conversation about it, man. It doesn't sound fun. It sounds very nerve-wracking, and I'm sure your family sometimes feels the same way. So, but I'm sure you're a safe person. You don't do anything stupid, so be careful, my friend. Now you get what I'm saying, Redemption. Now you understand. Gotta get my clicks right, G. I'm like, you can tell I need sleep. Oh no, I missed it. Son of a gun. Do you start finding pyrophines that deep? Oh. You're asking Sean, not me. Sean, brother Sean. What level are the goblins? Tonight's sponsored snack, single source, Pido X Rainbow Belts, number 3. I'll grab some snacks in a little bit. I gotta figure out what I'm fiending for. The amount of trickery that goes down there, lol. Make sure you bring a candle and a tinder box, my guy. Please don't forget the tinder box. I do have some cashews I can go grab, Alex. They're not the actual rainbow belts, my friend. I wish they were, but they're not. I think I do have sour punch straws upstairs, but those are not the same. Those are not the same. When I was a kid, those were so much more delicious. They taste so fake now. There you go, methane gas from the swamplands. Boom, you got it. I got it from this guy's house right here. He says this guy's pressing it. Oh shoot, I should have been gone. What's the RC and goal? The RC and goal is depending on how insane I feel, depending on like how motivated I feel after doing all of this crap. Eventually to be able to make blood runes, which is 77, but on stream I just want to hit 65 and then do some other crap. I did from 45 to 70 in a few days at GTR. Hella good experience. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't enjoy this mini game, but I do enjoy being able to stack hella runes while I'm doing this. That's like the #1 thing. And this surely does beat the OG way of making runes and doing rune crafting. Road to max. Oof, oof. Don't scare me. Please don't scare me. How do you feel about deep dish pizza? Absolutely love it. Depending on where it comes from, absolutely love it. Me and my lady have a thing about pizza. Our rule about pizza is as long as it's pizza, it's good. You know? Her rule about pizza is a little bit more on that side, whereas me, I'm a little bit more picky. It still has to be good pizza, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta have a good crust, you still gotta have a good sauce and a good cheese, you know? And I'm a guy that can appreciate any pizza. I don't do pork, so pepperoni and sausage is off the table unless you do beef or chicken or turkey. That works too. What else? I can 100% appreciate just a nice large cheese pie. Absolutely. Demolish a cheese pie by myself. Lee, what is going on? SouthSide Varrock family. Always know it's good in your RuneScape neighborhood. How are you, brother man? Crust is vital. Yes, 100%. 100% crust is vital. Who has your favorite crust, Lee? Turkey pizza is fire. It sounds fire. You need to have crispiness with some absolutely. The outside shell needs to crunch and the inside needs to have some give to it, you know what I'm saying? It can't be crunchy all the way throughout. Cheesy crust. I don't mind if my crust is bare. I really don't. As long as the crust is tasty. As long as the dough is delicious, I can appreciate a really good dough. Like, I really can. You ever try substituting sauce for mayo? Yikes. On a pizza? Absolutely not. Can you ban Alex? I don't know if you can even ban a mod, dog. Now, so I'm gonna give you a hot take right here. No, Alex, I have not thought of that, and I'm still not really thinking of it. But hear me out on this one. Everyone says this is weird until you frickin' try it. I promise you, everyone that's told me it's weird and finally tries it says it's not bad, okay? Some people do say it's they can go without doing it, but mayo on a hot dog. Try it. Try it. There's a small pizza joint in the west suburbs, Bertoli's in River Forest, that has the best thin crust. And that sounds fire because it's a place that doesn't sound like I've heard of it before. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that if I've never heard of it, it's fire. It just sounds like something that's like you have to know that place. You got to know where it's at. You got to, you know what I'm saying? If you're not local, you don't know about it, you know? Or like mayo on oatmeal for real. Okay, yeah, that's bannable. That's bannable. Yeah, go ahead, Redemption. Pull the lever. Bro, what are you on, cuz? Mayo on, no sir. And please, whoever said Miracle Whip, you're out too. YouTube, look at my notifications off again. Bro, what is with YouTube? First of all, Coleman, SouthSide Varrock family. Always know it's getting RuneScape neighborhood. How are you, brother man? Second of all, YouTube, what is with you hating on a brother man and trying to see my downfall? I'm trying to get back into this and give my people what they need. I miss my people, and here you are taking notifications off of my viewers. Why is this happening? This is not the first time I've heard of this. Is everyone else getting notifications when I go live? I feel like so many people used to drop into the streams so fast right away. I feel like that hasn't happened in so long. I'm not complaining, but at the same time, if it's because people aren't getting the notifications because they haven't turned them off, that's kind of shady. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. There are some hot takes, and maybe I'm just a hater. Listen, we're not calling you a hater, brother, but what we are calling you is insane in the membrane. Mayo on a pizza is... Look, I love mayonnaise, alright? People who know me can attest to this. I love mayonnaise. But mayo on a pizza is diabolical, my brother. That is diabolical. I had gotten one tonight, that's why I had came. That's what she said. Well, I'm glad you came by, brother man. Because we are here, indeed. We are here, indeed. Yeah, I don't know what it is with YouTube trying to kick me off of their algorithm. They were showing me love. They didn't like that I took that break. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, I got cats to attend to. I rescued 2 kittens. Can you not have some sympathy for your boy? Speaking of, one is right there, and I'm trying not to pay attention to him. Because as soon as I pay attention to him, he's going to be all over the place. He's going to be stepping on my keyboard. He's going to be doing a Harlem Shuffle everywhere. Brother, I did not get a notification, but I heard your voice on Alex's computer. That's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is with YouTube and turning the notifications off. I'm not sure. That's really weird. Buying 10k sharks for future food right now. I will just buy you 10k sharks, brother. That was a rough last swallow of coffee, I'm not gonna lie. We don't have any creamer in the house no more, so I use milk. I love coffee, but the one that I brewed up is a little more on the bold side. Needed a little bit more milk. I thought I splashed enough in there. A little less bitter next time, you know? I'm gonna lowball them. Lowball me, brother. Lowball me, I'll allow it. 10k sharks is a lot of dough. I got him, brother. Don't worry. I don't even know how much sharks go for. I think, what are they, 1.2k per shark? So 10k sharks. What is that, 120k? That's a lot of dough. Want me to buy them off you? Heck yeah. What are you gonna buy them off me for? Like 50 GP each? How do we feel about cookies? Depends on what are you talking about. What kind of cookies are we talking about? Explain yourselves, sir. You ever dip pizza in ranch? I used to, but I'm not a huge fan of ranch anymore. I have to be in the mood. 9.14 each. Okay, so they've gone down since the last time I remember. So we'll say 1k each. If you're getting 10,000 sharks. Holy shark. Yeah, that's a lot, brother. That boy's 10 million sharks is that's crazy, brother. This is where back in the day would really come in handy. It's a bit over 9 mil. Yeah, that's what I thought. I said 10 mil, but yeah, close enough. The base sauce and ranch is mayonnaise. Haha, got him. Yeah, but it's still not. Ranch is overly spiced, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Ranch is definitely not the same. Has your city been plagued by crumble cookies? It absolutely has. Pays for itself though in drops. What do you you were being serious about the sharks then? What are you investing them for? What are you doing, man? Authentic Caesar is made from anchovies. Yeah, I've heard of that, and that's why I don't eat Caesar. I'm not a big fan of anchovies. I do like seafood. But the idea of fish being put into sauce and sitting on a shelf really just turns me off for some reason. Not gonna lie, Redemption, when Crumble Cookie first came to my city, I was kind of like... actually, I take it back. When they first came to my city, I was kind of already almost on the tail end of like enjoying them. So I was getting close to the burnout phase. Because my lady would bring them home from work and she worked abroad, and so I had them a while before I got them in my city, and they were okay depending on the flavor. Some flavors were great and then other flavors were just but eventually it just got to the point where I was just like, okay, this is I don't really care for it. Once you start making stuff at home, trust me, you don't really care for anything on the outside of the house. Slayer bosses have 10k points, got 99 Slayer Oh, nice! And still no Slayer pet. Yikes. Sardines are great. To me, Caesars have clam? Clam? You got me puzzled on that one, brother. I didn't... Son of a shark. Look, I missed the whole portal and everything. Yeah, it's the first I'm hearing. If they ever had clam in it. I've always known them to have sardines, but not clam. Look up Caesar's drink. Just had one. Drink? I thought we were talking about dressing, dog. Look, I'm so confused. I'm doing the wrong things. Jeez, get on your ship, dog. At Cerberus right now, got all combat tasks. Just need prims and puppy. Nice. Are we drinking fish oil? No, we're not. We're not doing anything of the sorts. Yeah, if you want to be stinky 24/7. Yeah. I mean, like I said, fish oil moisturizer? Yeah. I'm cool. Like I said, I don't mind seafood. I really do enjoy seafood, but... And here's the thing about seafood. If it's fresh, you won't smell that stink. You know what I'm saying? The fresher it is, the fresher the catch, the less stink it's gonna have associated with it. Imagine how much the fish will like it if you go swimming after moisturizing with... Oh yeah, they'll probably think you're one of them. Let's see, we've got 16k experience left. Or almost there, ladies and gents. Ladies and gentlemen. No, 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 no. I just got screwed again. No. Jagex Jagex is gonna have us learn to sail before. Okay, yeah. The chat always becomes some kind of debate about food during the XP grind. That is 100% true, but I don't mind it. I love food, so that's actually something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Has anyone done the sailing alpha? Did anyone enjoy that at all? Did anyone do it? And what were your thoughts? Oh, I didn't get screwed. I got 11/11. What was your genuine thoughts? So I don't think those worlds are open anymore, right? Yeah, those worlds are definitely not open anymore. Yeah. Gross. Haven't tried it. Haven't played much since maxing TBH. Well, GZ Alex. Some of us can't say that, but hey, GZ Alex. I wish I was in your position. But that's fine, because I also fear that the day I max, I'll want to play RuneScape less, but that's okay. I'll probably, hopefully, also fulfill my dreams of just being one of those guys that runs around the GE just dropping bank and blessing random people. Always just kind of envied those guys when I was like a wee lad. I always wanted to just switch spots with them one day and be able to just boom, 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 drop, 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 and have people just go crazy out of their minds. What did I think about the sailing thing? Do you want me to be completely honest, or do you want me to do like slight embellishments to the truth? Be honest. So I can tell it's still rough. There's still kinks and things that need to be worked out, I feel like. But if we're not talking about just like the technical aspects and mechanics of the skill itself, it's interesting, right? But here's where my biggest downfall is with sailing. Where does it all tie in? Why does it matter? Why do I need to do it? You know what I'm saying? And I already know, as much as like I have curiosity in it right now, that'll go away so quick with that skill, and I'll want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I already have so many other skills that I have to worry about. Now I have to throw another one onto my plate, but not only do I throw another one onto my plate, I don't even know what the heck it's for. You know what I'm saying? Completely useless skill unless they have other methods to train other skill. Right, you know, and that's, again, that's my main thing. Like, what are you telling me sailing's for? You know, what am I, you know, I'm maybe thinking there's going to be sailing things where obviously you're going to be able to sail to certain locations to be able to fish for special fish, and maybe you get not only sailing XP but fishing XP, maybe a little bit of strength XP depending on what it is you're hunting for. You know, that's kind of cool because hey, at the end of the day, at least we'll be able to, you know, get XP in multiple facets or multiple skills at once. You know what I'm saying? And if there's one thing I know about us RuneScapers is more XP, more happy. You feel me? But yeah, I just don't know how it ties in. I don't know how it makes sense. I don't know how, you know, Jagex could have just came up with its own mobile game or something like that with like RuneScape graphics and just made like its own. Holy crap, why, how am I doing this? Do you guys hear this? They should have done this. They should have just made their own, just like separate game, like a mobile only game with like RuneScape graphics. You know what I'm saying? Revolving around sailing with RuneScape's map, you know. Yeah, I think that would have been a lot more successful, you know. Do a standalone sailing game, RuneScape graphics, RuneScape theme, RuneScape everything, just without the core RuneScape aspects, if that makes sense, of having to like worry about other skills and whatnot. Just a sailing, you know, focused type game. RuneScape, if you're listening, Jagex, if you're listening, I'm sure you're not because you never listen to anyone, even the big guys. Hit me up. We can make something happen. They had another Jagger game way back then. Something is a Reddit meme that got it. Oh, I know. Bring that back where it was the mages battering each other. Yeah, I know. I oddly remember back in the day, like that meme of like a new skill coming to RuneScape and like sailing or whatever. I remember people talking about it, but I obviously never really thought too deep into it because it never happened. And when I was a kid, I never really like explored into like the newsletters or the posts that they had back in the day. Sometimes I would lurk through the what was that RuneScape website, Rune Blog or something like that. I forget what it was, but Rune Spot, I forget. But there was a website, a fan-made website that would like it was just blog posts, people talking about RuneScape, whatnot. But yeah. Anyone tried Darkscape? Is that a private server? Zybes, baby. Wait, why'd you say Zybes? Why'd you say Zybes, Sean? At one point, Jagex was going to make a futuristic sci-fi game like RuneScape called Meshscape, but they eventually scrapped it. Ah, I didn't hear about that one. Zybez was a site from back then. Oh, no, not Zybez, no. I've got to remember what it was called. Was it Rune Forum? Where I'd go to sell my bulk lobbies and U-logs before GE. Oh, okay. Rune HQ, that's what it was. I remember tip.it, but Rune HQ was the one that I would go on. I could go for some olive stuffed with garlic. Oh, that is a heartburn bomb, brother. At this time of night, I'm asking for trouble eating something like that. You know, we're not young anymore. Speaking of, let me go get some hydration. Nothing hits harder than making pancakes at 1 a.m. Facts. Best tip for heartburn. Yeah, good luck with that. I'll fall asleep one way and end up asleep the same way that I always end up asleep. And it's not the way I fell asleep. Coconut agua. Big fan of body armor. If they want to sponsor me, shout. I'm sure they won't. You feel me? Gatorade's got all that stupid artificial color in it and whatnot. We stay away from those forever chemicals. Is a pizza pop considered a pizza? No. No. Considered meats mini panzerottis. Okay. I'm like a ticking time bomb while I'm sleeping. Yeah, that's about accurate. That's about accurate for myself as well. Alright, since we're on the topic of pizzas, how do we feel about stuffed crust? Ooh, yeah. Redemption, I know that all too well because I'm sure I've overeaten all the RuneScape food and, like, absolutely shited on my RNG. Oh man, that's a controversial one, Coleman. We're talking about hot takes. That's a hot one right there. My lady would disagree. Little Caesar stuffed crust is the only way to go. Speaking of hot takes, that's his hot take right there, ladies and gents. That is a pretty hot take. Hot and ready take, if you get what I'm saying. Pizza, pizza. I do enjoy me some Little Caesars every now and again, though. Especially getting some crazy bread when they undercook it right. You know what I'm saying? She prefers the 4-hour-old hot and ready. No, no, she prefers Papa John's stuffed crust. Although she is a huge fan of Little Caesars. I don't know that she's really ever had their stuffed crust though. I like stuffed crust. I think we also need a giant cookie with a crust stuffed with. Ooh, you are a bad man. You are a bad man. If you ever find one of those, call me. What's better, pepper spice or radish spice? You already know the answer. Don't bother asking questions like that. Oh, I just meant if you're going to Little Caesars. Oh, okay, yeah. If you're going to Little Caesars, my usual order from Little Caesars, though, I'm not gonna lie, is usually like a extra most best cheese and some crazy bread. And I'm saying they gotta cook that crazy bread the right way. If they cook those breads, here's the thing, and it's funny that me and my friend had this our co-workers had this conversation the other day. When Little Caesars cook the crazy bread like too far, then they become breadsticks. They're not crazy breads anymore. You take the crazy out. Lemonade with... Okay. I thought Alex was going to be banned. What is this? Redemption. Why do I even have you as a mod? What is this? Those Caesars carried my family for like 10 years, bless. I just randomly see you, then watch. I'm down for that, William. I appreciate the support. 1,000,000%. Local pizza is the way to go. No chains have good pizza. Oh, that's 100%. If I have to choose pizza, I'm going local, but I appreciate a good chain pizza. I don't hate on the chains. But 100%, you're not wrong there. Although I do enjoy me a nice pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Those are kind of untouchable for me. I mean, not only are they nostalgic, but there's just a certain quality to them that you can't get from anywhere else. Sometimes you crave corporate slop though, for sure. Serapino's is a chain without too many locations. But their pizza is real good. Have delivery 365 per day per year, latest 3 a.m. See? And you can't really argue that. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough one to. That's a tough cookie to crumble. Oh no, Domino's is like a... That's a no-go for me. I can't do Domino's. I've had too many bad experiences with Domino's. And maybe it's just where I live, but Domino's is not like that out here. You just had to say that pun. You already know, dog. Like right now, it's not good. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to tell me something I didn't know, big dog. Dang, we're almost able to do death runes, and my boy just messed me up, though. I think you're definitely hungry, brother. I mean, that's the way to go, honestly, because I don't really trust them DoorDashers or Grubhubbers. I just don't. I've heard too many stories. I know too many people that do it. It just... You're like, oh, we got it. We hit the 65. Alright, let's do one more game so we're able to make some death runes. I'd like to make some death runes and see the XP rates on those real quick. So last game here, hopefully we can keep it equal, so we can pull the valuables. Doing quests takes it out of a guy. Oh, who you telling, Coleman? Oh, and GZ, by the way, brother. I see you've been grinding your butt off. Appreciate redemption. Yeah, my boy's been grinding his butt off. He's got all the minimum recs for his quests, and he's going for that Kiz Ape. You feel me? Do it now before they end. They put more freaking quests in for sailing. And I know they won't, but they better count my first quest already done. I'm not trying to do that. What was it? Pandemonium again? Yeah, you do. But when I was starting it earlier, a lot of the viewers said the Theater of Blood that you do during the quest is like a easier version. It's not the same version, so and people were saying that I'd be able to do it. So if I could do it, you definitely can do it, Coleman. If people think I can do it, I know you can do it. For the quest, you can do solo entry mode, so it's easier and not party scaled at all. Yep, there it is. Thanks, Alex. Mod Alex. Alright, hopefully we can do death right off the rip. Death. Dang it. Oh, of course now it's gonna do the death. That's cool. Portal me, baby. Or not. I for some reason thought I didn't have the agility level for the skill cape or all my quests, but I do, so that's good. That's one less skill that I really have to worry about grinding. That's agility's a tough one to grind. You want to talk about click intensive? Hi, Gravy. The other cat's up. Come here, Gravy. Come here. You just gonna wait at the top of the stairs? She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you to give me attention over here. I'm not gonna get any deaths this game, am I? That's crazy. Watch me miss it this next one. It's the next one it's gonna cycle, just watch. Ah, Cosmic. We might be able to catch it. Hopefully we get a portal right now. Give me a portal. Give me a portal right here. Ah, there it goes. It's death. I'm not gonna make it. That just screwed it up. I could have potentially made it. No, I don't think I would have been able to make it. Yeah, that was too far. I really only wanted to play one more game so I can make death runes, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Gagek is trolling, mad trolling right now. Yeah, so my agility, thankfully, I got my agility up not only because quests and I use almost every lamp on agility, but also because I got my graceful set before I knew it was going to be useless. And once I got my graceful set, I accidentally lost it in the wild because my dumb self wasn't paying attention to what I had on. And yeah, you know, it happens. So I had to rerun for more graceful and also rerun for the recolors for those pieces as well. It was a bummer. Yeah, I don't remember whose video it was, but I watched a video guide that basically said, yeah, use all your XP lamps that you get from questing and you'll get all the XP you'll need to get like minimum level requirements for Questcape, but that was after I got like halfway into my quests, and I already had spent a lot of my XP lamps on just other random crap. Death. Dang it. That's actually insane, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that really blows, you know? I'm not gonna lie. I think that entire game, it only cycled to death runes once. I'm sorry, you guys are probably gonna hear some scratching on the microphone. And it's because Beanie is, he's twitching in his sleep, so I apologize. Oh, he's definitely a little angel sleeping, and when he wakes up he turns into a freaking menace. A sweet little menace though. He's my sweet little menace. He's really a lover boy though. I get kind of impatient with him sometimes, like earlier. So I really was planning on starting the stream a whole hour earlier than I actually did. And I had everything set up and whatnot ready to go. And they were already sleeping. And I thought I was just going to be good to start with no interruptions or anything like that. Well, as soon as I started, obviously, and I was literally about to go live, I'm editing the titles and everything. And I have my cup of coffee in my hand. Here comes the little boy. And he, you know, meows at the top of the stairs, sees me, and trots his way down to me, and comes up to me and does his little meow that he has a little, like, it's kind of like a trill meow a little bit, but it's kind of like he does this weird, like, trill meow exhale. Meow. And he does that when he like wants to cuddle, because he'll start making biscuits and everything, whatnot. But either way, I'm starting the stream. I'm doing the titles, whatnot. I wanted to get started around like 8:30. I had everything set up. Here he comes around, jumps on my desk. He's looking for cuddles. Normally, if I, you know, pet him a few times, then he's really going to be at it. But if I kind of like, you know, let him be, he'll find a place to, you know, lay down and go to sleep. Well, he was, you know, aiming for my hands, trying to get pets, and he like headbutted my hand that had the coffee in it, and it spilled everywhere. I was so upset, but I really restrained from, you know, being upset with him, because he's a cat and he doesn't know that what he just did was bad, you know what I'm saying? He just knows he was trying to look for cuddles, and my hand was right there, and yeah. He's sleeping in the most awkward place right now. I don't know how he's sleeping. Like, he's like almost halfway off my desk. Like, why won't you lay completely on the desk, bro? He looks like he's about to freaking fall. My cat pooped in the hallway and wiped her butt in a line. Wait, hold on. Law, I'm down for the laws. My cat pooped in the hallway and wiped her butt in a line on the floor yesterday. Yikes. How old is your cat? And is this a usual occurrence? Uh-oh. 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 This might not be good. Oh, he's wandering off, so we might be in the clear for now. Not sure where he's going, but he might be going to the bathroom. 2 years, she's kind of special. Aw, that's okay. Special cats are... all cats are great cats, okay? I try to tell people... sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we just have to be a little bit more understanding, you know? Some of these cats come from rough background, you know? Yeah, you saw the tail, I'm sure you did. It was like literally right in the freaking camera. I thought that was gonna be it for the stream, you know? But he was being forgiving, I guess. I don't know what he's doing. I'm sure he went to go use the bathroom. So he'll be back soon. Or he might just went to go cuddle with his sister. So hopefully that's what he's doing. Oh, look, it's Death. Oh, it's Death, it's Death. I can make this one. I can make this one. Yes, sirski. Finally. Ooh, this place looks fancy. 39 death runes. Let's see. That was a quick little... well, 6k run. Not bad. Yeah, hopefully my boy's not up to no good, you know? You know, Redemption? Oh, deaths again. We might end up uneven on this run. This is not good. Alright, don't tempt me with no more deaths. Let me even out my run now, please. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to even out my run though, honestly. This stream was sponsored by adoptacat.com. I wish, bro. I wish. I wouldn't even ask for anything. I would not even ask for anything. I wouldn't care about no monetary gain or nothing. Adoptacat.com. If you want to sponsor this stream, I'll slap whatever you guys want on my stream for the love of the cats. One time my cat got behind the dryer at night and shredded the dryer vent to... Oh my god. Caught her in the morning looking up at me meowing. All guilty and had to replace the dryer vent too. That sounds absolutely terrible, dog. I'm sorry to hear that, but it definitely sounds like cat activities, bro. You can't tell me that don't sound like cat activities. I mean, you can because that's an activity your cat did, but that's unfortunate. Not gonna lie, unfortunate. Our cats have gotten into some stuff, but thankfully I can say they have left our dryer tubes and vents alone, so... Yeah, we definitely screwed up this run. Well... Looks like, we gotta do one last one. And then we'll be done. This game really screwed me. Gave me no death runs the first time, and then gave me 2 death runs back to back in the second run. We finally got the results yesterday for the kitties, or day before yesterday for the kitties. Thankfully, they have been fully rescued. They are 100% free of any disease and parasites and all the other crap. They are healthy. They're good cats. Bro, lighting just hit so close. I felt like is it too bright? Maybe I should turn it down. Is that better? Oh, lightning. Okay, I read that wrong. How do we feel about Mexican food? It depends on what we're talking about. And it depends on where we're getting it from. I rather have it homemade if I know the people making it. But I'm not gonna lie, Mexican restaurants are like hit or miss for me. It's either really good or just super mid, like, you know. And it's a roll of the dice. It honestly is for me. But I do enjoy Mexican food. Shoot. I heard a cat, but I don't see a cat. Yeah. And yeah, we've got some pretty decent spots in town though. We definitely do, but again, it's hit or miss. And one thing about me and food is when I get hungry, there can't be any misses. We can't do any type of misses. Like that's bad. It's bad for everyone involved, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I try to control my hangry, but sometimes the hangry gets the best of me, you know what I'm saying? See, it keeps teasing me with the deaths, bruh. Like, I could just dip off with this full envy, you feel me? Oh yeah, my boy was definitely in the litter box. I hear him. I don't think that's my boy. I think that's my little girl. I think that's my little gravy. Oh yeah, it was. It was little gravy. Do you guys have multiple cats? Or are you guys just single cat families? Two. Do you guys have collars on them? Collars with bells, without bells? No collars, okay. Yeah, we got collars on ours. It was a hard decision for me to not have a collar on them, because with these two, like, I gotta know where they're at. Like, sometimes they scare me, but, you know I gotta get used to just knowing that cats are in weird places sometimes. But at the same time, sometimes I'm like, yeah, these guys, you know, I need to be able to hear at least their general vicinity, you know? And it's funny now that they have their collars and bells, like I can actually tell their, like the sounds of their bells apart. Like when I knew Gravy was in the, you know, I heard somebody in the thing, in the litter box, but I also heard like the bell too. It's like, yeah, that sounds like Gravy's bell. And then I look, it's her, not Beanie. And I thought it was my little Beanie boy, but it wasn't. Alright, I think we equaled it out. At least that's what the game's telling me. Hopefully it is equal so we can just pull our rewards and we can be done with Guardians of the Rift for now. There we go, 23 apiece. Jordan number, GOAT, you feel me? So we're gonna go pull our rewards and move on to something better. Better, man. Hopefully we can log something here, at least just one thing. Out of 23 like pulls, let me log one thing. Give me a piece of clothes or something, dog. I'm not gonna get a darn thing. This is sad. Oh, this is sad. This is sad, boys. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, ouch, sheesh. Not a darn thing. Great, thanks game. Thanks, Gigic. We should try Titans. I'm definitely down. What's the minimum stat requirements for that? I feel like I still got a little bit to go on that one. Whoa, shoot. Alright. I think we're good. Check it out, Coleman. Check me out, baby. I'm pretty sure you already know my stats, but pull them back up for my boy. Oh, why'd I do that? I'm an idiot. That's okay. You know where to find me, dog. I should probably do the same then. I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be the agents. No sinks. I'm eating a slice of pie. Are we talking pizza pie? Are we talking pie? Are we talking American pie? Shoot, I'm not on the right spell book. Pumpkin, it's ping pie. Pancake pie. Give me 1 second, yo. Yes, Beanie. What's up with you? Where's your sister? Yo, Benji, what is going on? SouthSide Varrock family. Always know it's good in RuneScape neighborhood. I'm back. I just had to tend to the kitties. I had to tend to the cats. They were hungry. I mean, that's what I assumed, because as soon as I put kibble out for them, they went crazy, so. Let's see here. Let's do a little bit of this. Or actually, let's do a little bit of this. Go to the house real quick. And then we are going to go to drain our village. I can do the Fremennik Exiles. You already know, Benji. You already know. Look at you being all smart and stuff. Let's switch over to 330 real quick, because your boy need to spell his change. You feel me? I mean, spell book his change. I forgot the book. But so did the Phoenix Suns. Oh, you know what? I gotta turn the entity hider on. I'm wondering why I feel so alone in these worlds. Right here. Standard. Grand exchange, baby. Alright, let's hit up the home world, excuse me. We'll put the music on random. For some reason, every time you hot world, what? Hot worlds, the music is not on random. What was the other thing we were gonna do? We were gonna do something else. We got the spellbook swap. Let's check we don't have anything in the Grand Exchange now. Alright, we were gonna do something else. Oh, let's pull up this Ed Boys guide and turn off Entity Hider. There we go. Peoples, yes, now I don't feel alone. Alright, let's see. Why am I not finding it? Thank you, sir.
Hey everybody, it is Zach here from the Boys, and welcome to my...
Later. Come get
Royals.
Yeah, let me mute that real quick so I can watch this video.
These two giants are a mid to high level boss encounter that can be done in solos or duos. The bosses were designed to help bridge the gap for players trying to get...
What side are you trying to do, bro, or are we switching?
So this fight isn't necessarily high difficulty, but they are pretty strong, so you're always going to benefit heavily with higher stats and gear, of course. They're not necessarily a high level boss, but they're going to be more difficult than like Scurious or Barrows for sure. In this video, I will go over the requirements for the Royal Titans encounter, followed by the gear. I'll go over how to get the boss, before finally going over all of the fight mechanics. I'll then show a full solo kill, followed by some tips on how the fight is set up well for duo kills. And then we'll finally go over the loot that you can get from the Royal Titans. There should be chapters on your timeline to skip to any specific parts that you need. If you've been enjoying these guides, or just getting some useful information out of them, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. The Royal Titans are members only.
I'm watching the video right now, so...
90 plus. Specifically, I would suggest 70 plus in your melee stats and 70 plus.
Oh, 70 plus stats? I, for some reason, thought I saw like 90 plus somewhere. That's kind of crazy, okay.
If you happen to have the Twin Flame staff, a new staff that was added with these bosses, you can get away with 60 magic pretty easily. You will want 43 prayer so that you can use Protect from melee. Getting to 70 prayer and unlocking piety is huge for melee DPS. Even the 60 prayer should be nice. It's possible to fight the Titans with even lower stats, but as with any boss, the higher your stats, the better the fight is going to go. Let's go over the gear setup for the Titans. All three combat styles at some point. The main style is going to be melee, so we're wearing the melee gear, and we're going to bring range and magic switches in the inventory. The Titans are slightly weaker to crush than they are to stab and
Bet.
Screenshot here, I do have the setup that I've been using for my group Iron Man. It is a solid setup, though not necessarily best in slot for any of these pieces. It's generally not very reasonable to get your hands on as an Iron Man. I am going to go over each gear slot and go from the best in slot to the worst option that I would go for at the Royal Titans. Just remember that there are lots of viable gear options for fighting these giants. If you're on a Fire Giant or Ice Giant Slayer task, then you can use a Slayer helm. Just be sure to include the black mask.
Oh, I just had a Fire Giant task not long ago. Let me also try to gear up as I'm listening to this. I think he said the full Blood Moon set, but let me just keep listening. Have you caught the avian flu? Your throat is so scratchy. No, I've just I have what's it called? Post-nasal drip. And it's been really, the weather's been really crappy out here, man. And it's gotten to me really bad, especially the past like 2-3 days. My sinuses are like as fragile as anything you can think of. Do I have the twin flame? No. Don't you get that from fighting them? Damn, I look baller.
If you have any questions about gear that is not answered here, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you
Welcome to Nosebleed Oh yeah, that's me, 100%. That's one thing I cannot stand. Super helpful, not needed though. I'll be right back, pretty much ready to go. Okay. I'll get random nosebleeds and that freaking sucks. I hate that so much.
At the low end, I would go with a magic short bow with amethyst arrows, or just the best arrows that you have outside of dragon. Dragon arrows are familiar. For the other range switches, I have my amethyst assembler, the amethyst accumulator with the bind, and we have a good dragon switch. And I am sending a book of balance with my shield switch. It has a small range bonus and magic bonus on it, which is nice. The range bonus is less necessary during this fight, but overall it's a good combination of combat styles. For the mage switches, I have that book of balance, I have a mystic robe bottom, and knives of the Remember that I'm also wearing the boom at the top at the moment, which has a good magic bonus on it. You need to have plus 70 magic bonus when wearing your mage gear to guarantee a hit on the elementals.
Okay, so I need a magic switch. Hands get more dry than my nose, I guess. Same thing here. My knuckles start to bleed and everything. Yeah, it sucks, dude. I wash my hands so freaking much that my hands start to like dry up and crack and bleed. Yeah, it's not fun, you know what I'm saying? Shuffler, what is going on, brother man? SouthSide Varrock family. Always know it's good in your RuneScape neighborhood. How are you, brother man? Hey.
Also, we don't have a twin flame staff with Iron Man team, so currently I've just got a water staff.
We can definitely do that, brother man. I gotta get my headset ready. Give me a second.
Very convenient to use.
Automatically uses a spell. NPC is weak too if you have the runes. Dang, that's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. All right, so we need the DDS for some specker. We need it for the specker. Hey, we're just doing the same, dog. Just chilling, you feel me? Chilling and skilling. Use the cream they put on the horse hooves? Yikes. Oh, is that like the turtle wax stuff? Maybe, I don't know.
Feel maybe you need certain attack style, or maybe you're bringing too many potions on the food, or any adjustments like that. I have the giant soul amulet to teleport to the fight, though if I didn't have it, I would be using the fairy ring. I have a dueling ring to teleport back to the bank. And then in my rune pouch, I have blood runes, air runes, water runes, and fire runes, so that I can use the water wave and fire wave.
All right, let me get my rune pouch. I moved my rune pouch and I still can't find it. It's right here. Empty it. A fine Saturday for some RS. Abso-friggin-lutely, my guy. Abso-frickin-lutely, my guy. You're good, bro. I don't got many bloods here. Alright, so there's my... we'll put this down here. Alright, let's see what else this guy's got. Well, let's grab our potions. We got a range, we got a super attack. And then I think we just need prayers, right? Or what? Let me see. He's got prayer, super attack, super. Alright, yeah, we'll just do. Appreciate that, brother man. You know what I'm saying? Always gotta keep it comfy. Yeah, you already know I'm wearing it, cuz. You know I'm ready, brother man. Hold on here. And then I think we just need the food. Yo, yo. Yo. Uh-oh. Are we playing this game again? Hold on. Let's see, devices, voice, boom. Okay, output device. We're gonna go right here. All right, say something, brother man. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
There we go. All right. All right.
My potions, I have a super attack and super strength, super combat.
I need to grab some foods.
I'm just super insurance. I'll be able to get enough to the ones.
Alright, grab the Karambwans. Alright, I feel like I got everything that I need.
That combines these with super defense as well. The defense
Can you
is
cast
not
elemental spells with the initial stuff?
Oh, good call. Yeah, you can. Can I? Hold on. Yep.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I think it's the Aram staff that... can you...
The Aram staff, you need full Aram with the inwardly damage to cast agents.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. So then maybe I should just bring one of my elemental staffs instead to save on the runes.
Yeah, I would. Bring your fire staff.
Say...
Water. I'm using the twin flame, but...
Say less, brother. Wait, how much is the twin flame going for?
6.2.
Oh, okay. said bring fire, so... And then where's that fire stuff? Right here. Alright, I think we're good now. What else do we need? Where are you guys headed to now? We're gonna go fight the new bosses, the twin bosses. I got a couple of those in stock. I was gonna give you one last time, but those rips got me. Oh, you already know, brother, man. I didn't even look at the fight though. Let me see. Travel, Asgarnia Ice Dungeon.
We can use that minigame teleport.
Which amulet?
Minigame teleport.
Oh, the minigame teleport. Okay.
There is an amulet that takes you there, but you have to. I don't think you can fly it. I think you have to hire it.
Which amulet, or I mean minigame teleport is it?
Real Titans.
Oh, they got one.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Let's teleport. What's the rest of this? Oh, maybe I can't teleport there.
If not, you just take the fairy ring to Mudskipper Point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the solo. I need to look at the duo part.
The mechanics part is really
But we can just tank, or like, yeah, tank one enemy each, right?
yeah.
And you have to break those little barriers they put out and kill the little enemies they put out.
Yeah.
And then just stand on those spots that they spawn out.
It seems pretty easy.
Okay, I'm just trying to see where they use range. They use range when they get on... They use range when they get on the little distance spots?
I don't think.
Yeah, this guy's using his crossbow.
Yeah, you use range on them, but do they range you?
Okay, so you do range while they're like away from a distance on the side, and then you melee them when they're on the bridge.
Yeah, I guess you just protect melee the whole time.
Oh, okay, you don't ever switch from protect melee.
Yeah.
Bet. And this is a safe death anyway, right? I mean, most PVM deaths are, but...
Yeah, like you're not gonna lose all your stuff. I just don't know if it's a gravestone or if it's like a chest, like Caffrey's or.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. As long as I can get my stuff back, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then you mage the little enemies that I guess. You mage the enemies, mage the little things that come out, range them when they're far away, hit them melee on the... Okay, I think we can send it.
And then when they're like on the ends, when you're meleeing them, if there's like a little orb that pops up, you have to go stand on the orb.
Right, that little like red and black or red and blue yin yang looking orb.
Yeah.
But
Maybe come to 478 because I feel like 330 might be busy.
Bet.
It's instant. So it doesn't matter.
I'll come to you anyway. And then what teleport did you say it was?
There's a Royal Titans one in minigame.
Yeah, that one says there's no teleport for it.
Okay.
But you said there's a fairy ring close, right?
There's a fairy ring, so grab your staff.
Alright, which teleport am I going to?
Mud Skipper Point.
Mud Skipper. Let's see. I don't even know if I have that. What's the code for it? Do you know?
AIQ.
Perfect. Oh, there's my guy. Baller. Look at you. It's a nice little top you got on there, brother man.
It's my sort of bought from my back-to-back Zen shares.
Nice.
40 mil in like a minute.
Yeah, that's how I felt about my dual Makuheros or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
I got a second pair of those, but I wish I would have sold them when I first got them, because I think when I first hit on them, they were like 11 mil, and I sold them at like 8 mil.
Yeah, I sold all of mine for like 7, and then they went up to like 13 for a minute.
Yeah, they went up for a little while, and I didn't even realize they were like going back down when I was thinking about selling them. Oh, are we here already?
I think so. I think this is where it is.
Oh, yep. Brandon Elkla's lair? Eldrick's lair. I can't read. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it on the map.
Best global time 24 seconds.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Okay, how do we enter?
Yeah, how do we do it together? Do we just join?
I think we got join.
Oh, whose fight would you like to join? You must be on their friends list.
I'll go in.
Yeah. I have it typed in, so whenever you jump in, I got you.
You're about to enter Penguin Titans. Dying during this count will not be considered a safe death. So you pick quick escape. So I'm assuming it's a gravestone. There's no like chest or anything around here to recover your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll fight the fire guy. So you should be able to join now.
You're gonna fight the fire guy? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, stuff way more than I thought.
Yeah, way more. I am not hitting on this dude though. Oh, there we go. Okay. And my RNG is just total shite right now.
Not taking a lot of damage though.
Yeah, same. Yeah, these zeros are terrible, dog. What's up, Beanie Boy? Appreciate it, Shuffler. You know how we do.
Probably we're in the 24 seconds here.
No, I don't think so. That's the plan, Shuffler. Just not doing a great job at it, honestly. Oh, shoot. Oh, I walked away. I didn't even know it was a 3-hit.
Oh no, no.
You did it again. Spot. Oh yeah, I guess I could switch to range there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what in the world? I just got smacked through prayer.
Your prayer's off. Your prayer's off.
It's back on, but I literally got smacked through prayer. Oh shoot! Oh, there we go. Alright.
We got him. We got him.
I'm like, oh man, way to do this right at the end.
Yeah, we usually leave another one.
Oh, okay. I got desiccated pages, which don't sound fun. And I got... Oh, we loot one each, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, you think you can do another one with that inventory?
Alright. What are you thinking, Shuffler? We got this or what? That was kind of decent. I thought for a first try it would be a little bit more challenging. But Coleman's always got my back on this ish. Oh, can you hit him with melee from that distance?
Yeah, when they're close.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to pay a little bit closer attention. Just make sure you eat and pot up. You already know, brother, man. That's what she said. Spot. Shoot. Ooh, that was close. Spot. How many people can do this together? I think it's just a duo boss, solo or duo. Oh, my boy already killed this man. I'm dragging, bruh. This is why you don't want to try doing bosses with me. I'm just weighing you down, Coleman. Oh, shark! No! I was so close. That was dumb. He had like 140 health left, I think, too. Staff. I'm pretty sure I remember where to go. Yeah, it was a great try. I think it's just that one little piece of the one little piece of land that, you know, the tile that gets marked that I can't see. I need to focus more on that one. Otherwise, I think like the fight, I'm pretty good on the mechanics, but that stupid tile, bruh. If I had like a double eat or a triple eat there, it definitely would have been alright, but is this? There we go. Okay. Goldman, my friend, you're still there.
The mic's
Oh, okay. I wanted to sound louder. Also, the game sound is low. Oh no. Say it ain't so. Oh, it's because when I muted from the YouTube video. What an idiot. Okay, let's, wait, am I in the right place? I'm in the right place, right?
Yeah. Head north, east.
Bet. Oh, yeah, okay. Head towards the fire. What up, Beanie?
Oh, there's an agility shortcut.
What level?
I don't know. I think your agility's higher than mine.
72.
Yeah, you're higher than me. Oh no, we're the same.
Alright, let me put this stuff back in my order. Alright, random stuff here. Oh, and there's no chest nearby, is there?
No, you'll just have to like tell you and come back.
Alright. You think it'll be good with 3 food, yeah?
You think so?
I'd like to say yeah, but
Try
here, I'm just gonna tell you, I'll be right back.
okay, I'll be back in a second.
Bet. What, Beanie? What? Can't you see I'm trying to beat these bosses, Beanie? Alright, hey, relax. Alright, and then... Yes, Beanie. What's up, boy? Why are you whining so much? Ow. That's not where I wanted to go. No. No. Don't get any ideas, boy. Why are you starting to act up now? This ain't the time, dude. You want to say hi to the stream, Beanie? Big Risker. Check this out, Beanie. Oh, okay, never mind. See you later. Did you guys get a glimpse of him at all? No. The Risker. The hacker. What do you frickin' want, Benz? What?
There we go. Right on time. The other side.
I was just about to say, it's because you have the delay. I'm like, other side, wait, how am I going the wrong way now?
Yeah, that one's like 85 or something crazy. Yeah, I got the delay. Alright. Let's try it again.
Oh, nice. Last name right there. Yes, don't ask again. Oh, this is not the time for this beanie. Please, dude. Dude, wait. Please don't do this. Oh my goodness gracious. Walk all over my keyboard again, please. They always find the most inconvenient times to do things, brother.
Always.
There's no better time. Oh yeah, play with that plastic clip, please. Boy, getting them to him before I can. Getting it done, getting it done. It feels good when you pay attention and you're not getting hit for like 41. But this is not the hard part. The challenge is when they freaking bring out that stupid small circle I'm supposed to pay attention to. I wish you could highlight that tile.
Yeah, maybe there is a plugin. You'd think with 99 range I'd hit these guys once in a while.
Oh, that's rough, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even 99, I'm not even close to 99 range, so I can't even imagine all the zeros I'd be hitting. Not missing a single one this time. Promise you that. Yeah, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, little bro.
Wow, in sync.
Nice. We should have got a freaking combat for that, or I mean achievement. I didn't even eat once. Oh, I didn't even mean to search your guy, dog.
That's fine.
I don't even know if that matters or not, but I don't believe it does. Oh shoot, right back into it, baby.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm ready for our That's Crazy 1v. Oh yeah, that's crazy, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't do Zrazy offers, dog. That's my cuzzo. I would just be free loot for anyone who challenged me, dog. My dad's crazy offer, honestly, I'd probably wager some party hats, you feel me?
That used to be a big deal.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm like halfway trolling with that answer.
Zeal.
Oh, it's at the back.
Oh, shh.
Back and back.
Yeah, you gotta put that fang to good work, good work, brother.
Back.
Ah, I'm out of freaking Atlatl darts. That's cool. I'm not using the Atlatl here, bro. There's no way that it's better than what I've been, or the crossbow, rune crossbow.
So how do you leave this place?
Oh, right there. Inspect tunnel? No? Ah, shoot. You die? I don't know.
I'm just gonna try to figure it out. It says something like quick escape, but I don't see that anywhere.
Oh, right there. You just quick escape the tunnel.
Oh.
Yeah, that's really dumb. I'm gonna
That's
change my click.
So stupid.
I'm gonna change my left click to leave.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun, but I think that's gonna be my last one for the night.
Cool.
I'm gonna sign
good.
off. Appreciate you, Coleman, once again, showing me and putting me on to something new.
Yeah, we're learning that together, buddy.
Heck yeah. If I'm hopping on tomorrow, I'm down to do this a little more. I'd like to get a nice little drop from this, you feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna try soloing for a bit. It seems fun. Get away from my questing for a little bit.
You've soloed it already?
No, this is my first time ever doing it.
Oh, you never even fought it before.
No.
Oh, well, stellar, brother. I think we did a good job for our first time.
I think so.
I think so. I mean, you did. I died, but I wasn't paying attention, and I think that's usually my downfall, but...
That's why we're not hardcore Iron Man.
Right, exactly. We're not freaking psychopaths.
Yeah.
My whole bank for your Arams. It's yours, brother, man. Oh, we're doing a That's Crazy? That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Coleman, as always, thank you. It's always been a pleasure. Everyone who tuned in. Let's see. Didn't miss any messages. Redemption, appreciate you coming on by. Whether you're here for a second, a minute, an hour, however long you were here, appreciate you once again. Had a good time doing some Guardians of the Rift, lying about that, but definitely had a good time about this, so appreciate you guys. Southside Varrock family, always know it's good in your RuneScape neighborhood. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Take it easy. Take care. And I will catch you on the next time. Flippity flip side. You feel me? Make sure you leave a like before you head out of here. Please and thank you. Love you guys. Make sure your notifications are on too, because YouTube is on some op stuff right now. So we got to watch out. YouTube is trying to take us out. Southside Varrock family, always know what's good in your neighborhood. Stay strong. Thank you guys so much. Love you.